Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends. Welcome back to another episode of Scenario Spotlight. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at The Hobbit Laketown, created by Jonolegacy. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, so this was sent in by one of our Discord builders, Jonolegacy, and he says...
He decided to make a scenario in the setting of the films The Hobbit and specifically Laketown. I did this so that players could use the setting to build their best representation of the dragon burning down the town in the form of a coaster. This would begin at the Lonely Mountain, make its way all the way over the town, giving the guests on the ride the sensation of being on the dragon. Obviously with lots of fire and pyro.
Wow.
Well, this looks really good.
Okay, first up, objectives. Have no staff members leave for 2 months. Reach a monthly profit of $10,000. Build a coaster. Very easy objectives, though. It's kind
Does
of...
being burned alive count as leaving?
Yeah, the objectives are a little bit too easy for me, personally. And you have unlimited money to do so, which is a bit of a bummer. You're kind of playing... You're finishing his sandbox mode is what it feels like. But this looks like an amazing setting. It looks like Laketown from The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would point out too, I believe when I was doing my scenario, the default is unlimited money, so I think some people might just need to reload theirs and make sure they uncheck that, because I think it defaults scenarios to unlimited money, which I think is kind of silly. But
Yeah.
I really like this.
I would have liked to have seen a little more pathing through the city.
I was gonna say, how do they
Some
people get
bridges,
around? Yeah. There's a boat that takes you through. Is that just the main attraction? And it takes you to here. And if I get off here, I got some staff room. But the staff actually can't get to this room because they will not take the transport rides. So you have to connect your paths all the way through your city somehow. Otherwise, this is not going to be very successful. So I definitely would have added some more interlinking wood panels between the things so that at least the staff will be walking around the town and whatnot.
Because couldn't you walk through the town in the movie? Weren't all the buildings kind of connected?
I think so.
Yeah, some parts you could, yeah.
I would have liked to see a little bit more woodwork. It looks really cool. So where are the guests coming in? I have no idea.
Wasn't there like a little side island?
Let's open it up.
Go to the other side of the lake. Well, not there.
There they go. We got a herpy derpy deer over here. Not early skinned, just a couple barrels.
Yeah.
And so they've got to take the transport to get over there.
The one problem with this park, that is such a cool idea though, I love this, but the staff can't get, if this ride breaks down, it's done. Yeah, you need pathing for your employees. Unfortunately, I wish they would take the transports. And this is a separate transporter, or is this the same one?
I think it's the same one that goes all the way around, right?
So that's one giant, massive main attraction.
Yeah, it's kind of a bottleneck too, though.
And then your pirate ship is the second ride. A couple shops sprinkled out throughout here.
So they take the ride only to that ride. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my only gripe with this so far, is I would have liked to see everything interlinked for sure, so the guests have the option to walk. You know, I guess it breaks the immersion of, you know, they can just walk across, and I get that. Other than that, I mean, the other fix is, yeah, they're forced to go in, but once they get in, they can get anywhere from there, right? And then the employees, you would have a staff management building here and some stuff to keep the employees happy over here. Just a couple things, so at least the engineer, if this breaks down, he can come in and fix it. So you could still do the same concept and get it to work, but for sure, I mean, you could even have taken advantage of this bridge and then have the guests spawn here. But I do like the concept a lot. So
the city's awesome.
Yeah, let's take a close look at this city.
Let's take the main attraction for a ride.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay, where are we starting? Yes, let's go to the actual entrance and start there.
And there's a view that you can get where you're standing behind the captain, just right in front of the steam stack. It seems to be my favorite view on this ride. So that you can see out both sides. There it is.
Should we go at 2 times speed? This thing's pretty
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah. At least till we get into the town, then you might want to slow it down a little bit.
I kind of liked this. I could see a lot more. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is alright for me.
Yeah, this'll do.
Yeah, it is a cool shot coming to the Laketown.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of those bridges would be a lot better. Would be good to have in the city. More of those.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Oops. Trigger effect didn't work.
I heard it. It was just too late.
No,
Might be because I'm like on the tip of it, but
that possible.
it's such a cool concept and it looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just wish the guests could get around it a little bit better.
There are actually
Sidewalks, he could have
Yeah.
put like really narrow paths along it.
Because, I mean, the scenario works, but the problem is the objectives are so easy and it's not interwoven. So what you end up doing when you play this, you get the objective done as soon as possible within an hour, and you're kind of done. So really, it does feel more like a ride spotlight than it does a scenario. Right?
Yeah.
But, like I said, if you start putting some wood around the fronts of the houses and manage to link them all up, I think you got a pretty cool scenario to work with. And increase those objective difficulties. Oh no.
They're all trapped.
They are. They're freaking out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I do kind of agree with the assessment of this almost feels more like a little mini park spotlight or ride spotlight, but just what I probably would have done as a scenario was make it like, well, this is Laketown after smog and your goal is to rebuild it, you know? And then you could have like maybe left some wooden platforms that are empty and that would be like places where people could build their own stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. But it does look cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
when you
beautiful.
go-
It looks
when you
really
go
good.
through it.
A lot of work went into making all these different buildings.
Yeah.
I really like the little touches of snow everywhere. It'd be pretty hard to... Are those actual boulders or are they pieces of terrain, I wonder? Or a
They're
mixture?
the boulders. They're the ice boulders.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Snow.
they are.
We're going to continue riding it, but let's do the intended time of day. Was it 6 p.m. at first? Yes.
Oh, well, easier.
Why can't... Oh! I was like, why can't I control it anymore? We beat an objective!
And we didn't do anything.
A little too easy. Boo, 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 boo. See, if I get let off here, there's nowhere to go from there, is there? Unless you build a park on this side, I suppose. Guess that's the intention.
Yeah.
And from here, do we don't actually go back into the city, do we? You just wrap all the way around?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Where was
Yeah. You're way up there at the top.
Oh, yeah, and
you
then we
just
just
wrap all the way around.
Yeah, so we did see that. Okay. No, that's very neat. All right, so we saw the shops, we saw some rides, saw the main attraction, and I don't know if there's going to be a starter kit for this one, but we will check. There is. Let's see what's in here. Very curious. 30 items. Laketown Star. It's all created by him, so it's pretty much everything that was used in this town. You can continue to expand it with everything that was used in this town. So very good. All right. There you go, guys. If you want to give this a go, play around with it, tweak it. Links will be down in the description as always. And check it out for yourself. Grab that starter kit. Before we go, I do have to say I love this area here. It looks very realistic. Cool. Very unique. Absolutely love that. All right, guys, that'll do it for this episode of Scenario Spotlight. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.